welcome to Decision Night in America 2022. Tonight we have, in this Senate race, Senator Mark Kelly running against Representative Biggs, who's giving up his House seat in the 5th Congressional District of Arizona to try and become the new senator of the state of Arizona. Mark Kelly winning in a special election back in 2020, looking to win back the race in 2022. But now we do need to remember, this is Mark Kelly's second Senate run in 2 years. So he ran a campaign in 2020, won, and now needs to run another run and ran another one in 2022. We need to see, will it pay off? And it seems that we're getting at 9 p.m. now our first results, a little before 9. And it's a big Mark Kelly lead at the moment. Now, remember, this is only 1% of the vote. This is a lot of early voting, and Mark Kelly still leads. A lot of Democrats still worried to go and vote, Democrats more, again, heavily by mail, based off the Trump saying that mail-in ballots should not be trusted. Now, that is why a lot of Republicans are voting in person, but Mark Kelly voters, Democrats who can't go to the polls, are filling in those mail-in ballots and heavily right now going to Mark Kelly out of some Republican and Democratic counties coming in. We are now getting a little bit of the vote in at 9 p.m. And 6% of the estimated vote is in. And as you can see, Mark Kelly's lead has really shrunk down 54.6 now to 45.4. Mark Kelly has a lead right now over Andy Biggs, but again, it's early in the night. Only 6% of the vote is in. We're getting some new votes in as I hear, and yes, Biggs now has a lead on top of Kelly. This is a big lead right now for Andy Biggs. Sorry, not a big lead at all for Mark Kelly. For Andy Biggs, my bad, sorry about this. But it is a lead and one that he's going to like having right now throughout the night. Again, though, it's early. We need to wait until more votes come in. And, yeah. We're getting more votes in that. Again, we're seeing the competitiveness in these races as Mark Kelly now is back on top in this presidential race. Mark Kelly has a lead over Andy Biggs, only slight one, over 20% of the vote in, but it is a lead. And we are now characterizing as too close to call. That's our projection. Too close to call. We did characterize as too early to call earlier in the night. But based on our last poll results coming in, we had around 11% in. We are now projecting too close to call. More votes coming in, and we almost have half of the votes, and a remarkable jump up for Andy Biggs as most of Republican counties started now reporting their votes. We are waiting on more votes from Maricopa, which right now, at the moment, Mark Kelly has a slight lead in, but that lead could shrink at any time. And it is only a slim lead in Maricopa right now, but Andy Biggs, 42% of the vote in. He leads with 53.9 to 46.1. This would be a very good scenario for the Biggs campaign, as Mark Kelly would lose by 6 points plus, and this is very good right now for the Biggs campaign, but we're still early. Not even half of the votes are reported, and a bunch of votes have reported from Democratic counties in the state. Biggs' lead all of a sudden shrinks to 50.1 to 49.9. Close race. And here we go. Mark Kelly now has a lead on top of Andy Biggs when we just got more reporting of the votes in. It right now is around, at the current moment, around a 5-point lead or a 4-point lead. And more votes in. Kelly still leading by that same margin that he led by before. And it's shrinking. We're getting more and more votes in. It's now the next day. And Andy Biggs and Mark Kelly, it's November 9th now. Kelly leads by a lot, but we still need more votes in. 13% of the votes in, heavily from Maricopa County. Biggs needs to get those votes. And we have now, I bet that's not supposed to say 87, that's supposed to say more than 87, but Mark Kelly and Andy Biggs are in a very competitive race right now. Very close. And 96% of the votes are in, and all of a sudden, Andy Biggs has a lead in this Senate race. This is a big time for Republicans. Biggs leads 4% of the vote in. Maricopa County most in. But can Kelly come back? It is possible. We have just gotten new results, and Kelly is on top. This is big, with only 2% of their vote outstanding. Mark Kelly leads by a lot, and not a lot, my bad, by a little. And this is a big time for Democrats now. 2% of the vote out there. Some from Republican counties. Maricopa has finished their votes. Some from Republican counties and some from Democratic counties. Andy Biggs needs to hope that the votes from the Democratic counties go to him by less margins than they have. I mean, more margins than they have tonight. MSNBC News, now at 3 in the morning, feels confident in a projection to make, and Mark Kelly, we feel confident at MSNBC News headquarters that Andy Biggs is not going to be able to come back. Mark Kelly extended this race to make it a 1.2 lead right now, and we don't believe that Andy Biggs has enough votes outstanding, even from his Republican counties and Democrats. He needs the Democrat counties to go heavily towards him. And big news at 6 in the morning that we had projected last night that Mark Kelly had won the Arizona Senate bid. Now we called it. It's now certified 50.9 to 49.1. Mark Kelly wins the Senate bid. So this was a very fun election night to make, especially the intro. This took I'm gonna start doing election nights every Tuesday because if you realize why it's Tuesday, every election is on a Tuesday. So I really hope my microphone was good. I hope you could hear the music good. I hope it was, yeah. But anyways, I think that this was a very fun election night to make. It took a very long process. First, I had to go in and obviously edit the intro that I posted on Sunday in my video. And then I had to go and after that you have to go and then I had to obviously if you see those pictures how they have the black backgrounds, I had to insert those. The Andy Big Shadow was very cool to see that that's actually not what the picture looked like. And it was very hard to make that part But I hope you guys like the intro. And I know, I'm sorry, it was a CNN themed intro, and then MSNBC election night. I know it probably shouldn't have been like that, but I don't know how to do the MSNBC intro. It's not as easy. So, and that was also my first intro made. So you'll probably see improvements on it as we go more and more. But thanks for watching. Comment down below what should be next week's election night, because I don't really know what to have. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.